There's a number of reasons as to why employers choose to partner with a charity like Ada for their training provider. We're very different to other providers in the sector in terms of the outreach opportunities that we give, but also the progressive attitude in which we deal with our apprentices. We have far over 50% learners from ethnically diverse backgrounds too.
The feedback that we get from line managers is always really positive regarding the impact the apprentices have. Often they mention things like bringing diversity of thought. Because we've got such a diverse demographic of apprentices, when they arrive at the business, they bring with them different ways of thinking in terms of having new approaches to things.
What makes it unique is if you're in a university setting, for example, it's very theory heavy, or can be very theory heavy. However, after having 3 years of working on an apprenticeship, not only do you have technical skills, but you have experience of working in industry, and I think that is the real unique selling point.
I think that as being an apprentice, just coming out of a compulsory education, I think it brings an eager attitude. I'm very eager to actually learn, and I get to take ownership over what I do at work.
Everyone is so excited to share knowledge with you. Anyone learns anything, the first thing they want to do is just get their laptop in front of everyone and show each other what it is they've actually learned.
For me, coming to the apprenticeship as a career changer, I did feel slightly worried that, perhaps I would be a bit older, but when I joined, I realised that there were so many different people who had maybe gone to uni for a year or two, but realised it wasn't for them, people who had also done career changes, so it's really varied.
We get exposure to the corporate environment, we're able to see what it's like, adapt to it, become more of a professional by acting in this corporate environment. Getting in the good habits as an apprentice is key over an experienced hire who may struggle to break those bad habits that they might have picked up at a previous company.
Here in Manchester, we had the different campus on Oxford Road, which was close to the Greater Manchester Institute of Technology. Well, especially with the technology aspect, I would say that we possibly bring more curiosity. We're open and embracing these new technologies.
We have fantastic numbers coming out of the last year. In 2024, we took on 46% female or gender non-conforming learners, which is unprecedented for the industry in which we sit.
We're not where we want to be at that 50-50, but we're definitely taking the steps to get there.
And to be a woman there is it's great. I feel like I'm moving, paving the way for future women. It's come on guys, join in.
As well, a female Asian as well, I think that it's great to be included and supported. Having that representation really helps.
One of the questions that is often posed to us is, what do Ada apprentices bring that our graduates don't? Apprenticeship completion and retention rates are so much higher than graduates. Apprentices will stay on with a business longer than a graduate will. That is a fact. And from a lot of our current employers, what we actually see is that graduates and apprentices are working in exactly the same teams, in exactly the same roles. So for us, of course, it's an absolute no-brainer.